Think your app will cost you $1,000? Think again. That cheap quote you'll receive is likely going to end up costing you $30,000. Let me explain why. You know, when it comes to building an app, most people think they just need a login screen, a home page, and another screen with a few buttons, and how hard can it be to implement this? And this is where they're getting like the $1,000 quotes from these other developers. You know, these developers are just quoting you on what you can see, which is the front end, as we know. But what you're not seeing is everything underneath that makes the app work and put together. Because you wouldn't build a house just based on the paint job of the house. But this is exactly what people are doing when it comes to designing and developing apps and getting quoted for it. So here's a quick breakdown of what's typically missing in a 1K quote for a mobile app. So number one is no backend. So where's all the user data going to go? Probably nowhere. Number two, no authentication or security. So I hope you don't need user accounts for your app, and hopefully there's no break-ins, data breaches or security breakdowns for your mobile app. Number three, no API, no integration and no cloud storage. So no API, no analytics, no cloud storage. How is the users going to store their apps if they use another device? Or no analytics, how are we going to be able to track how many people are actually using your app and all that? And number four, no real UX UI polish, meaning your app is going to look like a first year project of a computer science student. And here's the real kicker. No testing, no app store submission, and zero post-launch support. So if something breaks, and it will likely happen, or a major bug is discovered and you can't fix it, or something else happens which breaks the entire app, good luck trying to fix it and trying to get the developer back to fix it for free. Recently I had a meeting with a prospective client who came to me after they spent around about over $1,000 to over $2,000 with someone who promised the world but ended up with a half-broken app, a shitty UX UI design implementation, no back-end code and spaghetti code all over the place. You know what happens next in these scenarios? They have to hire someone like me to start from scratch and build up the foundations correctly. And that takes a lot more time than just doing it right in the first place. What they thought of as a shortcut by outsourcing all their work offshore for 1/10 of the price became a detour, and it's ended up costing this potential client around about 6 months of development time and over thousands of dollars, because somebody told them that just outsource it offshore and everything will be sweet. They'll get everything right on the first go. But it's ended up costing him a lot more time and frustration trying to get everything done correctly the way he wants it, and a lot more money in the long run. And that's why he's looking at hiring me to get it right from here on. Now let me be straight with you. A solid, scalable MVP, which is something that you can launch and test with real users and build a business on, this is going to cost you at least $5,000 minimum to work with me, depending on the complexity of your app. Yes, it is an investment, but it's the difference between launching a product and launching a problem. You can either have one or the other, and I'm certain that you guys want to launch a product and not a problem. So how do you avoid falling into the $1,000 quote trap that I've talked about? So the first thing we can do is we can start off with a strategy and not just a quote. Know what your app needs to do and have a clear scope and guidelines for your mobile app implementation. The second thing we can do, and probably the most important thing, is to validate your idea before you code anything. I've got other videos on my channel talking about this. And number three is hire for outcome, not just the price, because you want us to hire someone who also understands your business goals, not someone who's just a code monkey who's just focused on implementing the code and is delivering it and is leaving you alone. And always, and I mean always, leave room in your budget for changes and bug fixes, because building an app is like building a house. You're going to need contingency plans if something breaks or something needs to be fixed urgently for your mobile app. So if you're serious about designing and building and launching an app that you know isn't going to cost you $1,000 or less, I want to invite you to click on the link below to book in a free consultation call to see how I can personally help you bring your app vision to life. The link is in the description below. I only work with a maximum of 2 clients at a time for maximum quality for each client. And please don't book a call with me if you want to build the next Uber or the next Airbnb or Facebook for a budget of $5,000, because it ain't happening and I can't help you out with that. Find someone else to do that for you. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this video has helped you out a lot. Don't forget to smash the like button down below and subscribe for the latest videos upcoming on this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.